Hi, this is Jodi. Thanks for joining me today for my new 2014-15 Stampin' Up! Catalog tour. I want to point out some highlights in the catalog to you. First of all, on page 2, I love this page in the catalog. It says, what do you need? And this is perfect to have right at the beginning of the catalog. It shows all of these different categories. So if you know you've got a birthday party coming up and you want to make some things for that, you can go directly to that birthday category. So it's great to have that organization. I also like on pages 6 and 7 how there's different projects shown. So you can see the end result here of the finished project, but then it kind of walks you through and says, okay, these are the supplies that you need to create that project. The next thing is on page 15. These are just the cutest packages. The whole page is called Dress Up Your Packages, and you can see it shows a lot of our different ribbons, some sequin embellishments, and just different ways that you can make your packages really stand out. Also, you'll notice this QR code. If you scan that with your smartphone, Stampin' Up! Video will pop up and show you how to do some of these different techniques. Also on this side, you'll notice the bundle and save. Throughout the catalog, there are bundled products. So this one, for example, is this stamp set and punch. If you purchase them together with this bundle item number right here, you save 15%. So make sure you watch for those throughout the catalog. The next thing is on page 24. This is the memory keeping section, and this is where you're going to see our new Project Life products. So you'll notice those in this section here. Page 48 and 49 is part of the birthday section, and you can see there's all sorts of things, whether you're the one planning the party or if you're one that attends a lot of parties and just needs to have a lot of birthday cards on hand to give out. This is a great section. This is one of my favorites too, the wedding section. This starts on page 60, and you can just see there's so many great ideas here. Cards, favors, place settings, all sorts of things in this section. On page 72 is the beginning of the baby section. And you can see some ideas here. This is nice too. This shows from My Digital Studio an example of some digitally created birth announcements that you can do. So some creative ideas there are shared as well. On page 87, this is part of the kids section, and these are just some fun, a little boy and a little girl stamp set. I do want to point out that all of the stamp sets that you see in our catalog, all of the stamps are shown at the actual size. So this one, Boys Will Be Boys, says 7 stamps. These 7 stamps here are the actual size, and most of our stamp sets you can purchase wood mount or clear mount. The clear mount ones, you do need the acrylic blocks, so make sure you pay attention to that. The next section is home decor, and these 2 pages just show so many ideas of projects that you can do with our Stampin' Up! Products. Creative pillows, wall art, all sorts of things that you can do. On page 102 is the section called Card Giving, and this highlights some different card kits that we have, where it's actually a box of supplies that you purchase, and everything that you need is right in that box. On page 133, there's a stamp set I want to point out to you that I just love. It's called Bravo. This is a 13-piece stamp set, and what I wanted to point out with this one too is you'll notice down here it says photopolymer. That's a different kind of stamp that we have, totally clear. Again, you do need an acrylic block to use it, but it's totally clear. You can see exactly where you're stamping, and there's lots of fun images in this stamp set. The next section is called Thanks, and this section has a lot of different thank you stamps, images that you can use for all the thank you cards you need to send. 154 is the section that's called Artistic Expression, and as I just flip through here, you can see that there is definitely some artistic expression in these stamp sets. This stamp set is called What's Your Type? You have to definitely be creative to see these shapes and take it to this. My brain doesn't naturally do that, so I'm very glad that there's some samples here shown of all the cool things that you can do with this stamp set. On page 176 is getting to my favorite part of the catalog, and this in the next few pages is so much fun. This is where I head first when we get a new catalog. This is all of our colors. You'll see over the next several pages our in colors here, followed by our different color collections. And in each of these collections, you can get our stamps, our markers, cardstock, 8.5 by 11, 12 by 12. You can get assortments, everything that comes in our color collections. And as I just continue flipping here, you'll see some fabulous designer papers too that are lots of fun, some new ones. On page 195 is where you'll see our personalized stamps. Everybody can use a personalized stamp. A lot of times people get their return address. They come in these different styles here. You could also get a favorite verse or saying that you have. It certainly doesn't have to be limited to an address. 200 and 201 show boxes and bags. The next couple of pages are some fun banners. And then 206 and 7 show lots of our ribbons. And of course, this just doesn't even begin to do it justice. Once you see and feel those ribbons, you will absolutely love them. And some of our embellishments here on 208 and 209. Back on page 216, you'll start seeing some of our different tools and punches. And then you get into our big shot items. Lots of embossing folders and some really awesome framelits here. I absolutely love our framelits and how they coordinate so well with our products. On page 236 is where you'll see the hostess benefits chart. I wanted to point this out because a lot of times people don't realize even if you do an individual order of 150 or more, you can qualify for hostess benefits. You don't have to have a traditional in-home party. You can place a $150 order all your own. You can get some orders from some other friends and combine it, but you can earn free products when you submit an order that's $150 or more. This chart right here explains all of that. You can do those orders with me in person, or you can go right to my website and shop online as well. These next few pages show hostess exclusive stamp sets. When you look here, this one for example, Hello Love, it tells you that wood mount is $18. It's a $29.95 value, but when you use your hostess dollars, which is the only time you can get these, you get a better deal on that. You only have to use 18 of your hostess dollars for that. Continuing on here, there is this index in the back. It lists all of the stamp sets alphabetically. It's got the little icon that corresponds with those categories that I mentioned. Also, I should point out, when you shop in my online store, you're going to see those same categories you can click on to make it really easy to shop there too. Something new in this catalog is the Greeting and Alphabet Stamp Index. It's awesome. It shows the images right here and then tells you the name of the stamp set and the page, item number, price, and all that. So if you're searching for a particular greeting, you can kind of just look here at the summary. Now, obviously, these are not full size, but it's just a great place to look to see all of the different greeting stamp sets that we have. The very last thing I want to point out is right here. It's the inside of the back cover here. It's Flamingo Lingo, and this is this year's Ronald McDonald House Charity stamp set. Every year Stampin' Up! Designates one stamp set to benefit the charity, and for each of these stamp sets that are sold, Stampin' Up! Donates $3 to the Ronald McDonald House Charity. So we've been doing this, gosh, for at least 10 years. They're also a corporate sponsor and give $100,000 every year to this charity. It's very worthwhile, and this is a super cute stamp set that they've chosen this year. If you need one of these new catalogs, please feel free to contact me. I will send it to you for free. All you have to do is pay the $5 to ship it to you. And make sure that you subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos that I have. Thanks for watching and take care.